I just stole PA. Looks like a baby's bike, but I like it. It looks good. Bren. The mule was just like Terminator or Frankenstein, like. Bleh. But then we saw like 3D print stuff, and it looks the same as that. Just the color changed because Rob is just like really picky and annoying, so it's changed like every second. It's like nah, yeah, no. So yeah, matte grain.
It's like a grain. Santa Cruz grain. They're all a little bit longer bikes than what they've been running in the past. So Luca was on XL, now he's on a large. XL has now become the large, and Loris is on a medium.
Look, I'm not even touching.
You are too touching. You have two hands on it.
Yeah, but one finger.
Okay.
Do you want something to?
No!
It's time. It's ready to go. Look.
I love every minute. I've turned over a new leaf.
Yeah.
I'm happy now.
I know.
Yeah.
Thanks to your medication. The shock is not working.
Like that.
I might do a run like that.
He's just got this beam of joy around him ever since he's come back into our lives. He just
This, I miss. You go over like 10 feet, I don't miss it so much.
oh, Jordi.
It doesn't really curve up the walls.
You must see how fat I am.
You're 36. Yeah, look, you're getting a bit of a...
You must get a bit of a dad bod.
You should
Even more so.
You should have seen me at 36. I was a specimen. And now, 47.
Just helping Marshy. You know he's getting quite old
Do you
these
want to cut
days.
that? Please, I can't see it anymore. Can you bend over and pick that up for me?
That kind of frame bike design is pretty old. We made it adapt with a new swing arm and linkages, and then we had the same front triangle. So then old Nicholas over here decided we were just going to take out everything and just make it all new and fresh and refine what we already had, which was good.
Cool.
And
I think we should edit
longer shaft
refinement and change it into it's a brand new platform redesign from the ground up that's going to melt your mind. Because refinement just doesn't really sound like they did all that much.
Got that?
way exceeds my vocabulary level, so yeah.
I think the logical place to start is just by talking about the suspension. So last year, well really the last 2 years, we went through all the different shock rates, playing mainly with the amount of progression that we wanted. So we did maybe 10 different rates last year, and the year before that we did another 10. So going into this project, we knew really exactly what we wanted the suspension to be in terms of progression. And then we wanted to switch to a metric shock with a longer stroke just to reduce the overall leverage rate. With the 29er last year, there was a lot of things that were unknown. There wasn't really anybody that had really done much testing on 29er downhill bikes. So with the mule, we had the suspension pretty sorted out, and the main thing that we wanted to do was get the fit right. One of the things you're trying to do with each mule is try and reduce that variability as much as possible. So the mules that we tested on last week used swing arms from the race bikes last year, as well as links and some other parts that already existed. Yeah, this is our machine shop. That's John, he's our machinist. This whole side here really exists just to fabricate mules and prototypes. Up there, those are all mules from past projects, and then there's boxes back there. Over here is our weld station, and you can actually see it's still set up. The sketch in the background is the mule that we made for Loris.
The first one was good, the second one too, the third one too, and now it was first run on this track, and it's loose and I'm struggling, but it's myself and not the bike, so it's good. It's right in the middle of the old 27.5 and the 29er, so it's just like a mix of everything, but it's good. So I'm 200% it's better, and it's softer and not softer, like comfier and safer. I'm really in love with the bike right now.
That's Greg's bike.
But you're 478 with the Buzzworks. The old bike's 470, so you're adding 8. And now this is 480. So you could Buzzworks it and make it 8 millimeters longer.
Yeah.
Like working with Greg is just, it just sort of feels normal. That's just how it always is. And if someone challenges your decision making, you should be able to defend it. You need something better than like, oh, I just thought it was cool.
Like when you're cornering now, the bike holds you up.
Yeah, it just sits up a lot higher.
Yeah, so, but that should make the bike feel longer and it doesn't feel shorter.
You need to have some solid reasons if you want to make a good product. So I think when Greg voices concerns about a project, you should have an answer.
Where is the roast beef? Get a bit of blue sky in the background, you know, get the boys just throwing a bit of shape into their riding. Kind of a pun. Don't know how to do a pun. That's a piece of piss. All you do is press a button. Too slow. Yeah, sad day.
Hey! Slide it down. America.
Oh, bro. You're gonna burn the shit out of your mouth.
Bro.
Oh,
Wow. Thank you.
Winning. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, way better. Do your front end.
Settle down.
Well, for work at your guys' place, you'll do it after lunch. You guys have 2 gears. Neutral and reverse. It's honestly like a massive team of puzzlers. Why don't you do this on the computer? It's so inaccurate. Look at the way this thing's trying to measure.
There's no tape measure on the computer, Marshy.
But you can measure where it's sitting on.
And if you held it up next to the shock, it wouldn't fit.
Okay, that's not ideal. What's going on there?
On big hits, like working like perfect, not going through travel, not stopping, just like bah! But then, when you have to push, when it's rough, it was a bit more like da 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 da. You can hear the wheels like a bit. My day today was working out some stuff, trying some stuff, trying everything pretty much. So I went south to north to west and east. Anyway, so I got lost a bit. I was stressed. Like the first run on those tracks are like bad, and the first corner and the first jump and the first few meters I was like, what's going on? Just like, bro. I thought I would stop everywhere just because I feel bad, and I stopped once and jump everything, and bro, insane. Normally it goes like noise, like no grip, and then it was just like really weird, but I like it.
Trying to spell it.
just feels more, it feels more like the 27.5 V10 did to me, like come into like a section where I expect it to be really rough or like a big hit, and it just sort of soaks it up and you don't really feel like you bottom out. So that's really nice, just like confidence inspiring. Gonna try to put the data on and see what it says. Other than that, just ride. I think that's, for me, I think that's key. Just time on the bike, know what to expect, just get comfortable as possible with it, and then yeah, just ride it. So.
Sure, but I mean,
You gotta hydrate for this.
yeah, we just had a bit of a plan because we're just eliminating a few things out the way. It's all new bike, so trying different links and different ratios and different suspension curves.
But harsh, off square edge stuff.
Yeah, into it.
Yeah.
As well as through it. It's just, I'm not carrying the speed.
Okay.
It's very rough.
Your shoulder. No. He's down seeing you, right?
I don't know. Just the weird feeling.
Your wrist or your hand?
Yeah.
A muscle?
Must be. It's just got like a weird numb feeling.
Jordi's got. Jordi's got all your shit. He can take you in there now.
Putting your phone in here.
Yeah, just go now. Get it looked at. Right.
What'd they say?
Broken.
How broken?
The ulnar. Oh, it's not good.
Sorry, mate.
No, it happens, eh? I almost had it. I almost saved it, I think. Like any broken bone, he said 6 weeks. But he did say that he was pretty cool. He was like, well, it's going to be a pain thing. If you can handle the pain, you can ride. But if you do crash on it again, you're going to break both bones. So, and that's how he left it.
Fuck, I feel like a squid with a goddamn GoPro on a scooter. So we figured keep the tradition alive, make it the second annual scooter Scotland Epic.
Have you signed the waiver?
Yeah.
4 valves per cylinder, so 4 valves, a single cylinder, 50cc, fuel injected, water cooled engine. It does over 100 miles to the gallon, which is just as well because it doesn't even hold a gallon. It had a speed restrictor on it to 45, but you can just get the angle grinder out and take that off.
They're the worst things. They honestly, they won't let you on.
Time and time again, that's the answer. Time and time again, that's what's right. You can only take what you've been given. When you can't get what you want without a fight. I see it in the stars when I'm dreaming. I see it in the clouds and on the ground. You better step aside.
She's dry.
Probably felt, you know.
Almost made it. Nice one, Marshy. Woo! Fuck yeah! I feel like we're racing. Proper teammates now. Want me to go up with you? Just keep it smooth on the first few runs, you know, let your body warm up. Don't do anything stupid. And I think it'll all start coming back to you once you get properly warmed up. Thanks, man. Yeah, no worries. Wish me luck.
Friday morning and the place is getting busy already. Fort Bill, best atmosphere by far. Luca's carrying quite a bit of confidence from Croatia because he got second there, so he's second in points. He's done good on this track before. Last year he had a bit of a nightmare, a couple of crashes, but still finished quite well, so he's strong on this track. He's quietly confident, whereas Loris likes to kind of talk it all down a little bit. He's a bit more of a deeper thinker, but then when it comes to his run, he just lifts his game and gets on with it. So they're both riding really good. Dad's got an injury, and the kids have to step in.
No pressure, boys.
You're a legend, man. All the best for the weekend.
Oh, no, Loris.
Loris. What about Luca?
You alright?
Vlog number 2, reporting live from the massage table in the Scottish Highlands, believe it or not. Kathy's prepping for Christmas dinner. Jobo's trying to get a tan, and trying to breathe through this little hole because my nose is clogged. And yeah, thanks for watching.
Yeah, I just pooped, so a little more weight, but I had to run because so many midges, so I was like trying to whip the ass.
Is there midges in the shitter?
No, I went like outside. I don't like the toilet.
Outside?
Yeah. like that.
You bring your toilet paper with you?
Yeah, that is there.
You probably got a photo online now.
I like it. It was green.
Bye, Laura.
Seconds quicker. Cheers. Syndicate. Everything else to finish. Third place.
Insane. Clean, like I was stoked. Yeah. I did everything I wanted. I was scared coming into the woods. That left, I was like, so I slowed down a bit, but after it's just like pretty much the same as driving. Fucking sick.
Back on the Zoomer. We didn't want to walk the whole track, so we're just going to take the Zoomer up to the wood section. I don't know where to. We're in a parking lot now. Fully tapped out on a Zoomer once again.
Because I was going like on the first part, then I don't exactly remember. Maybe I was doing that already. If you're here, you're good. If you're here, you're good. And if you're just on the edge of that, just like cring, and you could go straight. Everything could go wrong. And
where do you land?
on the right, where it's smooth. Yeah.
Yeah? I think in the dry, maybe landing up higher on those roots would be good, huh?
Yeah.
Race day, Fort William. It's a bit cloudy out at the moment, so maybe could rain. Hopefully it gets sunny. Now look at the pits. I did a perfect sweep job, and now it looks like the riverbed bottom. I think it was a riverbed bottom yesterday.
Luca is super chill and calm, like really similar to Croatia.
Need some cucumbers over my eyeballs. I'm in heaven.
Like he's just kind of like cruising along, like he's sitting out here with people, which means he's not too uptight, doesn't need to get in his little space.
So chill, bro. Never been more chill ever.
Loris is less nervous than Croatia. I think in Croatia I thought he was a little more tight. I just observed him methodically getting ready, preparing his things, and yeah, just they're in their space, and I think they're really ready.
Took my bag, Benji. So now we have a new puzzler.
He's not an aggressive puzzler.
He's coming from France.
I bet he will be soon. He'll take over the whole thing.
Switching between shocks.
Swapping shocks.
In the moment, he's even worse than Craig.
He loves to put little bumpers in his coil shock too.
But he's fast, it's okay.
It's always got to be something.
When he can make a podium today, then it's all good.
Not gonna rain.
Beer. Essential. It's energy drink for mechanics.
Rise Virgil warming up at the top. Are you entertained? Rise Virgil of the Santa Cruz Syndicate. And again, Pierron is going to be up by half a second. Put the legs off, honey. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Yes, I'm telling you what. I'm psychic. Looking now at the pinball. Oh no. Oh shit. So much for my psychic abilities. Oh man, that's horrible. That's horrible.
It was storming, so confident, so like everything was right, and a fucking flat tire ended it all.
On the hill for the Santa Cruz Syndicate, Luca
Bro, he was 1.4 seconds ahead. It's insane. Like the top is 1 minute and there's nothing. But the thing, I'm not super like sad for him because I know he's gonna win everything like soon.
I don't know what I hit, but I must have hit something.
Second place, it's okay. For little Frenchie. Yeah, I like second place. Like it's my.
It's your comfort zone.
Yeah,
it's your comfort zone.
like second. Okay, that's cool. I'd take it. After Croatia, I was like, fuck, maybe I'm not that bad. You never know. Like I don't know, but I'm stuck right now. I'm stuck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rise Virgil of the Santa Cruz Syndicate.